This is lesson 38, and so we're going to be looking at subjunctives of emotion and other subjunctives. So this is the third use of subjunctives. The first was influence, the second doubt, and now on this lesson I think we're finishing up with subjunctives pretty much. So they're very rare in English. Okay, so subjunctives for emotions are very rare in English. Normally we just use indicatives. Okay, compare. So here we have the subjunctives in Spanish, and then I'll just read the English. I am happy that you have seen me. I am happy that you have seen me. So there's no subjunctive. It's just a regular indicative. Okay. I am sorry that you don't worry about your studies. I am sorry that you don't worry about your studies. So again, no subjunctive. And then here, it's exciting that we would win the lottery. It's exciting that we would win the lottery. So really though, this is a subjunctive right here. The would corresponds to the subjunctive here. But see, I put a little star here because I'm not real sure if this is a subjunctive for emotion or if it's for doubt. So somebody who knows grammar even better than me can maybe help me out in the comments and point me to a resource to help me to be able to figure this out. So it is a subjunctive, but it's very rare. All right, number 4, it's tragic that people lose their lives in car accidents. Accidents is over here, right? So it's tragic that people lose their lives in car accidents. So as you can see, there is one subjunctive, and so they're very rare. So let's look at where subjunctives do occur in English, and that is with courtesy. Now, in Guatemala, they call this buena educación, which is different from una buena preparación académica. So in other countries, they might call it cortesía, courtesy. So this is where subjunctives are used, okay? So it says many times we use the subjunctive mood in Spanish for courtesy. The same is true for English. So this is what this is going to be very useful, because if you ever visit the United States or England, then you want to order with courtesy in the restaurants. You don't want to be rude, okay? You don't want to say, I want. So you want to say, I would like, number 5, I would like to order the chicken with rice, please. So I would like, so I told you that would is like saying ria or rias or riamos or rian, just like will is re, ras, ra. So this is like gustaría, but it's also translated quisiera. So that is an equally valid translation. So you can say me gustaría, I would like, or you can say quisiera. That's the other translation. Okay, so number 6, would you please lend me a hand? Would you please lend me a hand? So remember what I said about separating antecedents from complements? Is that when you have a question, the subject's going to go after the antecedent, and then also the adverb is going to go between the antecedent and the complement. So here's the adverb, please. So this sentence would be translated, lend is to prestar, right? So this would be prestarías, me prestarías una mano. So me darías una mano. That would be the translation of that. Okay, number 7. Could you do me a favor and help me? Could you do me a favor and help me? Now, if would is translated rias or ria, then could is podría. Now we saw that in the last lecture. Podrías hacerme un favor y ayudarme. That would be the translation. Okay. Number 8. May I take an apple to eat? May I take an apple to eat? So, podría or puedo, pudiera yo llevarme una manzana para comer. Okay, so para de propósito gets disappeared. So, what's the purpose of taking the apple? To eat it. Okay, so this is very polite. You always want to ask politely. Okay, number 9, may I get up and go to the bathroom? May I get up and go to the bathroom? So all my students in Guatemala learn this phrase, because if not, I don't let them go to the bathroom. So even though they struggle with some of the other English and don't really learn it, maybe they pass the class without learning it. It is possible, but they do learn this phrase, because if they don't know this phrase, they can't go to the bathroom. All right, number 10. Maybe you would be so kind as to help me change this tire. Maybe you would be so kind as to help me change this tire. Okay, so what we have here is a lot of courtesy. So would be is sería, right? Maybe is tal vez. So tal vez serías tan amable como para ayudarme a cambiar esa llanta. Okay, tal vez podría ser tan fino de ayudarme de cambiar esa llanta. Sería tal vez la mejor traducción. Okay, number 11. You could behave yourself much better. You could behave yourself much better. Podrías comportarte mucho mejor. All right, good. That's comparative, right? There you see the ER. That's comparative. Good. Number 12. Would you like fries with your hamburger? Would you like fries with your hamburger? So if you go to McDonald's or any of these fast food restaurants in the United States, you're gonna order a hamburger. They're gonna always offer you the French fries also. So, good. All right, subjunctives in conditional sentences. Okay, so we often use would with conditional sentences beginning with if. All right, so here we go. 13. If we would stop lying, people would believe us. If we would stop lying, people would believe us. Si dejáramos de mentir, la gente nos creería. Good. Number 14. If you would treat your husband better, he would be nicer to you. If you would treat your husband better, he would be nicer to you. Si trataras mejor a tu esposo, él sería más amable contigo or para contigo. All right, there it is. So treat, and this would, because it's if, we're going to use the subjunctive trataras instead of tratarías, because over here we have would again, and this is where the ria goes. So this is sería. Number 15. If he would repent of his sins, Jesus would come into his heart. If he would repent of his sins, Jesus would come into his heart. Okay, so I'm going to let you translate that. And then on this sentence, I want you to observe that the if clause is right here. Okay, so life would be better if we would only obey the Bible. Life would be better if we would only obey the Bible. So I'm going to let you translate that. Good luck. Have fun with it. Okay, vocab 38. 20 words and phrases. Total to date 640 words. Bathroom. Bathroom. Could. Could. So it's the past tense, podía, and it's also the conditional, podría. So please pay attention to that. Potential for confusion. Courtesy, courtesy. Excite, excite. So this is usually emocionar, excited. Okay, fries or French fries. So remember that the languages and the people from a country are going to get capitalized. So this is capitalized. That's correct. Okay, hamburger, hamburger. Kind, lie, lied, and then I'm putting the gerund here because it's unusual. Lying. It's unusual that you would have the Y followed by an I, so it does happen occasionally. So lying. Lose, lose, and then this is the past tense as well as the participle, lost. So it has both the vowel change because this is ew and this is aw, lose, lost, and it also has the ed. So remember we said that a lot of verbs have both indicators of past tense. All right, let's look at lottery. Lottery. Okay, maybe. So maybe is the adverb form of may. So this is going to be translated also by these two words. Nice, nice, normal, normal, obey, obey, obeyed, often, often. Now you're going to hear some people pronouncing the T. This is not correct, but you're going to hear it frequently, and they're going to tell you that it is correct. They're wrong. So, just have fun, just be patient with people. Often. Regret, regret, and regretted, regretted. Now, why is this double T? Remember, consonant, vowel, consonant, if it's a tonic syllable, regret. Yep, there it is. Tragic, tragic. Treat, treated, treated. Worry, worried, would. So this is the subjunctive of will. And so great, let's take a look at this. Okay, so this is about courtesy. I kind of mentioned that. And then puedo is translated usually can, and it can be translated may, but usually, yeah, may is permission, right? Okay, so if you want to ask for permission for something, you're going to use may. This is capacity. All right, so may is going to be translated either tal vez or puede. Well, I hope this lesson has been helpful for you. So we'll be moving on to lesson 38. We'll see you there.